The Commanders win a nail biter against the New Orleans Saints 20-19. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Abdullah coming at you with another video for the channel. And today, guys, we are coming at you with a post-game reaction to the Commanders just barely, and I mean just barely, beating the now 5-9 New Orleans Saints 2019. Before I get this video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight to the video. Wow. I mean, that game should not have been that close, but again, a win is a win. The Washington Commanders are now 9-5. Last time they were 9-5, I think it was in 2015, 2016. Remember heads like Preston Smith, Will Compton, Kirk Cousins, Chris Thompson. I mean, dude, should not have been that close for Washington. Looking at the stats right now, Jaden Daniels was 25 of 31, 226 yards, two touchdowns, and man, Terry McLaurin had two touchdowns today. Arguably could have had five or four. Daniels just there was the three balls where it was blatantly wide open and he overthrew him. And there was maybe one where you could say Terry should have caught it, but again, you just gotta put him if he's that wide open, put it right to him. It just doesn't make any sense at all. And again, Jaden Daniels is a rookie. He's gonna learn. Looking at the Saints, they just benched Jake Hayner. I mean, he just his first start just didn't look like he knew what he was doing. They brought in Spencer Rattler. Spencer Rattler was low-key slinging it with 135 yards and a touchdown. Offensively, rushing wise, and Jaden had 66 yards of rushing. Brian Roberts had 65. Receiving, Terry had 73 with two touchdowns, and Zacchaeus, De'Ami Brown, Crowder. So it really was a quiet day for the offense when it comes to the yardage wise. I mean, I can bring up. Let me bring it up right. How first downs, we had six more than them. Penalties. I mean, I'm looking at penalties right now. Nine penalties to their four, 84 yards worth of penalties, 36. There was some questionable penalties called by the referees when it came to Dante Fowler roughing the passer. But again, you just got to play disciplined football. Kicking, I mean, oh my God, we won the time of possession 40-19 kicking wise. I mean, I think Greg Joseph, his first game as a kicker in Washington, missed two, I think a little below 50 yard, sub 50-yard field goals. Again, it's an indoor stadium. I thought if any day there would be a kicker to not miss any, it would be in an indoor stadium. But I saw a stat during the game that said that opposing teams' kickers in New Orleans this season, I guess, have been really good or really bad kicking wise. Chase Young, revenge game for him at two sacks. I mean, the Commanders gave up eight sacks to the offensive line. I don't know if that was much more in the offensive line or if it's Jalen Daniels in coverage sacks. Marshawn Lattimore, his first game as a Commander, that was amazing to see. Wasn't really throwing the ball that much his way. He didn't allow any catches. I think next week was going to be the bigger test against the Philadelphia Eagles with the likes of AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. What else am I looking at? I mean, again, Jaden Daniels just a game where it was too close to be comfortable, and I really thought the Saints were going to win because the 2-point conversion, like it was just off the hands of Juwan Johnson. Zach Ertz had a nice one-handed catch in the red zone to eventually lead to a touchdown. I know he got hurt out. He got out with a concussion. Tyler Biadasz didn't play today. He, I think, had an illness. So the backup, I forgot his name, but he came in, did a good job. That first touchdown that Jaden had to Terry McLaurin was money. Rolling to the left. Daniels almost fumbles and then throws a dart, and Terry has a nice contested catch. Again, that's rookie. That's a rookie of the year type of play. I mean, is Bo Nix making that play? I don't know. I'm saying. But yeah, man, the Commanders are really 9-5. And again, I'll keep harping on it. Like, obviously, it would have been nice for Terry to have like a 4 or 5 touchdown day because that really should have happened. But at the end of the day, this team found a way to win. And that's what good teams do. They find ways to win, and bad teams find a way to lose. And today, Commanders just barely. At the end of that's what all that matters at the end of the day. The column it says win or loss, and now the Commanders now 9-5, and now they're looking at the Sunday night football game tonight, where Seattle and Green Bay, where they're rooting for Seattle. Because if Green Bay loses, they jump into that sixth seed, and I want to have that sixth seed so we can play either Seattle or hopefully not the Rams. I don't know, but I just don't want to play Philly or Detroit in that first round because it's gonna be hard to beat them. But yeah, man, a great win today by the Commanders. I think Mikey Sanders had an interception. Just man, I'm really happy for the secondary now that Marshawn Lattimore is at it. I'm really satisfied with the group and what they can do. Frankie Louvu almost had an interception, should have caught it. I think Dorrance Armstrong had a sack. I think Dante Fowler maybe had two sacks, if I'm not mistaken. Deron Payne had a nice, he batted the ball down on Spencer Rattler, forcing an incompletion. Overall, I'm just you just found a way to win against obviously New Orleans team that has nothing to play for, but they do have some key players in. I think obviously Chase Young, Cameron Jordan, Kool-Aid McKinstry, I think that's his name. I mean, Alvin Kamara had a nice one-handed touchdown grab. MVS, I mean, he was a really good pickup for them. But at the end of the day, the Commanders came out 9-5 and victorious. And now they play Philly next week. And if we beat Philly, look out, man, look out. But they really got to fix up some things offensively and defensively. Because if you play like this against a 5-9 New Orleans Saints team, how are you going to beat a juggernaut team like the Philadelphia Eagles? You got to figure out a way to stuff Saquon and making sure to limit AJ Brown and offensively making sure that Jaden and Terry, I still think they're a top five QB wide receiver duo, but fix a few things where it goes from a two touchdown game to a five touchdown game, and then see what happens from there. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I have to push out as much fire content out there as possible. And yeah, head to the Commanders, 9-5, baby. Let's go. Since 2015. I'm hyped, man. What a time it is to be alive as a Commanders fan. It's the first season under Dan Quinn, Adam Peters. I'm out. Peace.